Seriously, he's late. He was supposed to be here 10 minutes ago, and he's late.
Oh, hey.
Where have you been? You were supposed to be here 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I was getting myself a Golden Globe.
That's your phone. Just because there's a gold case on it doesn't make it a trophy.
Well, maybe somebody deserves a Golden Globe in trophy making.
Oh my gosh, I did not miss your sense of humor over the break.
That's a lie, and you know it. You missed me so hard you could not stop playing me in Trivia Crack. Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty sure it's your turn.
Correction, you were the one that challenged me.
And welcome back, everybody, to another season of Texan Entertainment News. I'm Jack Cochran.
And I'm Amy Nash. We're super excited to be back again after a month-long break to bring you all the best news from the world of entertainment.
Well, I guess we should go ahead and jump in. Before we get to what's going on right now, let's discuss what happened while we were gone.
The big Sony-labeled elephant in this room is definitely The Interview. For those who don't know, The Interview was a movie made by Sony featuring Seth Rogen and James Franco undergoing a mission to kill the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
While this sounds funny to us, thanks to all the internet memes, it wasn't so well received over in North Korea, who threatened merciless countermeasures if this movie was released.
The North Korean government considered this movie's release to be an act of terrorism, and due to the threats, the movie's release was delayed.
Sony released The Interview anyway on Christmas Day to select theaters that signed up for the film. It was also put out on some streaming services and web services, such as YouTube. In the first weekend of its release, The Interview made $18 million, both in theaters and online.
Have you seen it?
No, but maybe if you can watch it, we can do an interview about The Interview.
Oh my god, that was awful.
Another big thing that happened was the release of Night at the Museum 3.
Remind me why that was important again?
Oh, this was the last movie that Robin Williams and Mickey Rooney appeared in.
And now I'm sad.
Don't be. This movie I did see, and it provided a nice, heartfelt farewell to both of these actors. It was the conclusion to the Night at the Museum series, which seemed fitting with 2014's farewell to Robin Williams and Mickey Rooney. No spoilers for my review, but I will say that this movie deserves a 3 out of 5 stars. The storytelling was wonderful, and the dedication to Williams and Rooney in the credits was a nice touch.
You're not making this any less sad.
Okay, I'll answer this with a quote from Robin Williams in that movie. "Smile, my boy, the sun is rising."
I don't see how that applies to the situation.
Just go watch the movie and you'll get it. That brought a tear to my eye.
Anyway, we'll keep going. What we've got next for you is a Texas Entertainment News Countdown, the first of 2015.
Have a good one.
2015 has got to be one of the most exciting years of release in the entertainment world in decades. From the big screen to the really small screen, we have compiled a top 10 list of the biggest releases of this year that you can look forward to. Number 10 is the February release date of Solly Solomon's novel Disgruntled, the story of 8-year-old Kenya Curtis who, in West Philadelphia, born and raised, pardon me, that's just the setting. According to critic Sarah Weinman's tweet, when you think you're only going to read a few pages and then lose track of time and realize you've read the entire book in one sitting, you know it's going to be worth the time. No spoilers at this point in time. Number 9 is the preview of the Microsoft Windows 10 for phones. Now don't worry, Apple people, your time is coming with the release of the iPhone 7, which is pretty much the same as the 6 with a few minor upgrades. According to TheVerge.com, the plan includes a demo of a number of features aimed at Windows 10 in the cellular world, as well as some interface changes more closely related to the Xbox One. Number 8 on the list, which will come in with a boom come Valentine's Day, is 50 Shades of Grey, the first movie of the popular trilogy, which, since its release, has sold over 70 million copies worldwide, becoming one of the fastest-selling book series in history. Now, I won't read the series, mainly because it gives me a really false expectation of what a college graduate is really like. I mean, Anastasia still landed a 6-figure paying job right out of school. I don't need to read anything that will make me feel bad about myself. Number 7, coming soon to Nintendo 3DS, is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Nintendo made some slight changes to the first game, which released in the year 2000, but according to Danielle Rindu of Polygon.com, the renovations have been very simple, yet smooth and cleaner looking. This game, which has been loved for the past 15 years, is set to launch February 13th. Number Furious is 6. Wait, no. Number 6 is 7. Number 6 is Furious 7. After the tragedy of Paul Walker's death in November 2013, screenwriter Chris Morgan had to alter the script, and it will be interesting to see how Walker's death will be addressed. This movie is all about revenge. Need we say more? Number 5 is a new Netflix series coming in March known as Bloodline. Set in the Florida Keys, this close-knit family has a few secrets coming out of the shadows when one of the 4 siblings returns home. Think of it as Arrested Development, but a little on the lighter side of the scale. Number 4 and 3 on the list, because they are both being released on the same day in February, are the albums of Kid Rock and All That Remains. The rock and heavy metal genre are going to have a field day with the drop of these new albums, First Kiss and The Order of Things. Kid Rock delivers with an album that sounds a little more country compared to his previous records, and the title track First Kiss has more than 1.2 million views on YouTube so far. Number 2, just because we had to wait a whole year for the first release date, is Jurassic World. The last movie released 14 years ago this year, and it's about time that they brought the box office hit out of the shadows. Now, you have to wait until June for the release, but let's just say Steven Spielberg has never delivered something we did not enjoy. Am I right or am I right? And finally, number 1 on this list of the most anticipated releases for the year, Jack doesn't agree, but fellow nerds, we can finally reunite with Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Finally, we've got Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, and Peter Mayhew all back for this beloved series. And no one is more excited about it than Depressed Darth via Twitter, who keeps us updated only until the release of the movie in December. Let's just hope that Disney delivers. The only thing that would have made this release better is if it would have come out on the 4th of May. Get it? May 4th? May the 4th? Never mind. Hope you're excited and enjoy these releases as much as we are.
And there you have it, 10 reasons to be excited for 2015. We have some other news in from around the globe right now. Rockstar made an announcement on January 13th pertaining to the PC release of Grand Theft Auto 5, the latest in the Grand Theft Auto series. This game is a part of the newer high-definition version of this title and was originally intended to go out alongside the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, but its release was moved twice. Once announced to launch in fall 2014, this date was pushed to January and now March 24th. Amy, what else is going on today?
Well, Screen Rant reports that there is a release date for a movie adaptation of the Monopoly board game Randall Emmett and George Furla, the two in charge of Emmett Furla Films, known for the movies and The Watch and Two Guns, got the rights produced of the Monopoly film from Hasbro. Emmett told entertainment website Collider in an interview that work on the film was to begin this summer. He also mentioned that the story will involve a treasure map as a major plot element, and that this film could be similar to The Goonies.
You know, I could totally beat you in a game of Monopoly.
I highly doubt that.
Regardless, board game movies aren't a new thing. The Battleship movie happened, and of course there was Clue years ago. Where this movie will go, only time will tell.
Well, like a paradise, it's time for us to roll on out of here.
You know, you could have also said like we were Transformers.
What? How is rolling like Transformers?
Oh, come on, you know the phrase, Autobots, roll out.
That's in no way relevant to this episode.
Are you kidding me? Transformers are always relevant.
All right, we're done here. This show is produced by Alejandro Araguin and Katie Tonkin.
Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I'm Jack Cochran.
And I'm Amy Nash. We'll see you all next week.
All right, prepare yourself.
What on earth are you doing?
It's time for you to lose.
See you soon.